This is the MLB pregame show, and I'm Matt Vasgersian. And as we draw nearer to the first pitch of Game 1 in the series, we'll give you the latest installment of our Topps Player Spotlight. Steve Cook is in the glow. And not only was he an all-star during the midseason break, but he also shined the brightest out of all the great players in the game as he won the All-Star Game's MVP award.
You know, that's one of those honors, Matt, that's just really cool to get. Like you said,
broadcasting live from Oriole Park at Camden Yards here in Charm City. Tonight, the opener of a three-game series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Baltimore Orioles. It'll be fun watching these two swing it all series long. First pitch is next. With that, a look at John Gibbons' lineup for the visiting Blue Jays. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Steve?
You got to be swinging at good pitches. Avoid wasting at-bats by going out of the strike zone on this guy.
Steve Cook strides forward, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Third baseman, Steve Cook.
First of three to start the week as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike one. EK, you look at these Orioles as they begin play here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, and you look back to that last game, you'll take production like that anytime you can get it. It makes a starter's life easier. Heck, it makes your whole staff breathe easier.
Now a swing and a miss on the slider as the leadoff man is set down on strikes to open up the ball game. With that, a look at John Gibbons' lineup for the visiting Blue Jays. Thoughts, EK? Anyone stand? Dana Pike will get his first chance at it now. Didn't factor much into the win yesterday as he took an 0 for 4 in the ball game.
Well, guys, he's really been scuffling lately, hitting under 250 over his last 10 games. So he's going to be looking to turn this.
A bare-handed pickup. It's there. He got him.
Oh, love it.
Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Steve Cook will dig in for a second time. A strikeout victim opening up the ball game.
Yeah, and he went down on 3 straight pitches, so he didn't put up much of a fight in that at-bat. Looking for a better one right here.
Oh, and he hung the slider here, and it's a towering drive out to deep left field. This ball is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left. 8th home run on the season for him. As the Jays get the game's first tally, it's 1-0.
This is just their first hit of the night, but what a hit it was. He squares up on this thing perfectly and just drives it over the wall. That had some serious hang time to it.
Steve Cook will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. Into the windup and the pitch. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he will pull in here with a leadoff double.
And this is how you break out of a cold streak. This is his second hit of the ball game, and this one goes for extra bases. And you can see that confidence is slowly starting to come back at the plate.
At the plate, Danny Santana, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Decent numbers, but nothing amazing from the left side of the plate so far this season.
Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Snyder over to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Travis d'Arnaud stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip. And that misses, ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility. Lonnie Chisenhall ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Yeah, back-to-back walks for him now, and he hasn't looked like...
Devin Travis will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calhoun is there. Let's see if they test it. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
And at the very least, that's what he's up there hoping to do. And that's hit the ball in the air somewhere. So nice job to pick up that runner from third. Although the other 2 runners have to stay put now with 2 away.
So stepping in, number 14, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
With 2 outs and a base open, I don't think he's going to see anything here the rest of the at-bat.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Here's a swing and a line drive, and he may have just tied the ball game. That's down for extra bases. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's a 3-3 game.
The batter, center fielder.
Sometimes as a pitcher, as soon as you throw a pitch, you know you're in trouble. He gives up the base hit and also gives up the lead.
Danny Santana digs in, looking to send something into the outfield that gives that go-ahead run a chance to score from second.
Well, no complaints on this end, guys. You've got to love any game that's this tight, this late.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Popped up. And Machado will make the catch here, and that ends the inning. A run on 2 hits here for Toronto. Get up and stretch here in Baltimore, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Steve Cook gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
Well, he'll lean pretty heavily on that fastball. Why not? It's a big one.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95+ mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
This guy's not hitting over 300 by accident. He's got a very good knowledge of the strike zone, and he knows when to lay off.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
And this is why, as a hitter, working the count in your favor is so...
And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Yeah, no question he was a tough out up there. You see the 3 hits, including a home run. Without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. The Blue Jays come out on top, 5-3. Good night from Baltimore.
Fans, our final line score tonight.